You clicked on this video for a few reasons. You want to get better at Neon. And well, you came to the right place. In this video, I'll be showing you all sorts of tips and tricks and even some secret Neon tech for you to use in your next ranked match. So without further ado, let's get into it. I just want to say before the video starts, there will be timestamps for almost everything in here. I did record and edit this pre-Neon nerf, so there will be things that she used to be able to do in here, but now she can't. So I just wanted to get it out of the way. Let's get into the video. Alright, so the first few jumps are down in drop of Lotus. You come down here. You're going to look into this corner here. While holding W, crouch up and down, I'll push you up. Then as you look a little bit to the left, you can see a little dark spot right here. Just to the left of it, right here, is where you want to look. Pull out sprint, and then W and A. Diagonal, diagonal slide. And that will always boost you up here. For the second one, you want to come to this side of drop. This one's a little bit harder, a little bit more technical, but you want to come into this corner here while holding W and A. As you're holding W and A, look into this corner of this brick here. Let go of W and A, crouch up and down. Then lift your cursor up a little bit. You don't need to, but I do. It just makes it a little bit easier. Tap D until you just pass this corner here, and then press A until you're just lined up with it. It will shunt you into the corner and then shunt you a little bit out so you can get a little bit better of slide. Then crouch up and down a little bit. Don't do it fully, otherwise you will jump back off. I'll show you what that looks like now. Now, what you want to do, you want to look into this corner here. As you look into this corner here, pull out your sprint, and then instead of a diagonal, you want to press W, and then not W, sorry. You want to press A, and as soon as you press A, let go of A, and then press W. So it's a forward slide, but you have sideways momentum. And as you can see, you will slide very far up in the air, and you can land onto this box here. Great off angle for anyone trying to push into drop or anyone trying to enter to site. You can also do this offensively on attack. Someone sitting here watching a sight from heaven. Just come down here, slide up, and then catch the guy off guard. Next one on Lotus is got to do with this door here. It's got to do with both doors actually, but I'm showing this one because it's quicker and easier. You want to hit the door. As you hit the door, you want to look into the door, and as you look into the door, holding W and D and jump. It's basically CSGO serving, but you know, in Valorant. With this, it's great to do for sneaky, crouching into it, jumping into it. They will never hear you they'll never hear you jump. I'll show a quick difference, side by side sound difference. As you hear, when you're crouching, you don't make that initial jumping noise, where as you're standing, you do make that initial jumping noise. So it's a good way to catch your enemies off guard. You hit the door from here, come to this side, and then you just come this way. You can catch him from entering into tree. Now for the next bit of Neon tech is actually a double slide, where you slide, and then you can instantly slide again without having to pull out your sprint. What you want to do is you want to, of course, pull out your sprint. As you slide, press either your wall or your stun. As soon as you click, you want to keep spamming, or you can do it time based. I like to spam my slide, but as you slide, you want to press your Q or your C, whichever one, whichever keybind you have bound to your ability. As soon as you slide, press Q or C or wall or stun, and then slide again. You can do it in opposite directions, or you can do it in the same direction. You can even do it straight backwards if you really want to. The next thing I want to show is actually due to the starting phase, the buy phase. To get a quicker rush onto your opponents, what you want to do is just as the biphase barrier goes down, you can slide into the biphase barrier and it will propel you forward as soon as it goes down. I can't really explain it too well. I can show you how to do it though. So we'll just wait for this timer to go down. And as it ticks down to 0 seconds, that's when I'm going to slide into the barrier. And it propels you, and I still have the slide. Actually, I have... I have infinite abilities on. But this is basically a third slide. You can also change it with your ults to do a 4th slide. I can't really get it to work. I've personally never gotten it to work with the 3rd slide. It's always just gotten rid of it for some reason. But it is possible. Now, there's 2 on bind that I want to show. For the one on A site, you do need a teammate for this. You need to need a teammate to boost yourself up onto triple here. Of course, you can get up here, have a good off angle here. No one's going to expect you. You can, without neon, get over here, have this good off angle here. But if you do have neon, from here, you can pull out your sprint and then jump over to this box over here to catch anyone coming from a main. As soon as you do that, as soon as you can probably get one, you can slide off. Hopefully you don't get traded too quickly. Or you can do the same here. Just basically jump off. Now for this one's of course simple enough as well. With this jump, you can't get there with any other normal character. But with Neon, you can. So it's a good off angle. You can play here. I've gotten a lot of kills from just sitting here waiting for people to come into this corner. As soon as people come into this corner, I just one tap into here. Maybe they get scared, go into this corner, just bam, 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 dead. And yeah. Now for bind, a simple one for Neon. Come from these bricks here, preferably this brick. Jump onto this box. You can come also onto here via these barrels. Hop up here. You can hold their spawn, or you can hold a weird little off angle from up here. Anyone trying to plant in front of a pyramid, but that's not what I'm trying to show in this video here. What I'm trying to show, you can come from this wall, you can jump all the way onto the pillar wall here, as I show you now. You can hold again an off angle from them rotating from both spawns. You can also jump around and do the same thing from here. You can hold people from coming back site, and you can come onto these boxes and hold anyone from coming onto a site themselves. Now coming to Haven, you're going to come to a Heaven, and you can actually get onto these 2 boxes over here by coming from a Heaven, jumping onto these boxes here, and then coming from this line all the way over to here. Pretty simple jump, and then you can come from this box coming over to here. Now you can actually get onto this box here by just jumping from here, but you do need to crouch mid jump, otherwise you will not be able to come on. As you see there, I was not crouching. As you can see, you can actually get onto this box here. You do need to crouch. I'll show you without crouching. Mid-air. That's crouching mid-air. You will not make it. You will hit your legs onto this corner here, and it won't work. Coming on Icebox, there is actually a few. One is coming onto Chen. This one's not too bad. You can actually do this with any one character, but it's a lot easier with Neon. Another one, you can get onto Screens. Again, pretty simple. Anyone can do that. Anyone can do that without the rope as well. It's not too simple. It's not too hard. Sorry, not too simple. But another one from Screens. You can actually get onto this box of 410. You can actually get onto here, onto pipes, or onto 410. You can get on. You need to crouch though. And onto pipes. Again, this one you do crouch too. Coming over to 410, you can actually get from... Actually, let's go here. You can get from here all the way onto belts. Right here. How to do this? You're going to just hop onto 410. And as you're onto 410, press F and then jump. And then come over here. Coming to B site on to Sunset this time. What you can do, come from here, you can jump. Oh, I've got to hold my sprint out. You can jump from here onto this box here. Pretty quick, pretty simple. And something I actually found out, I didn't find out, but was found out not too long ago, I think. You can actually, from here, slide from here, and it will basically boost you up like a slide. Let's see if I can try and get it pop the eyes. I think I might do it. I haven't been able to pull it off. I pulled it off once. Grumpy's actually done this, and what he's done is he's gotten to here and slid backwards. I still don't know how he's done that, because every single time I've tried to do it, it's not worked. I can't get it done, but I'll show a quick snippet of Grumpy actually doing it. So that pretty much does it for all the jumps and the neon tech. I just want to finish this video off with a little bit of like how to play neon and kind of like what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. First off, try to use your whole kit in one round. I know that sounds like, oh yeah, no shit, but it's like your wall's good for stalling, for defense. For entry, of course, it's good for entry and attack. Stalling on defense. Good for escaping if you're in a bad situation. Good for picking up a spike. It's good for a lot of things because it does have that double wall that you can just go through. It's a really good escape key to use. Of course, your stun, one of the best things in her kit, has bounces. That's gone off the map. Bounces basically gives you two. This I see a lot of like players not know how to really use the stun. It like they get confused of like the way it bounces and like the radius, and I've seen a lot of people just mess up. Like they do this, they try and like, you know, stun over here, but they'll stun down here and it'll go like very far down, or they'll stun like really high up and it'll go all the way over there, or they'll do something like that where it might work, but it's like there's a little bit easier thing to do it there, or they'll do something stupid like that and they'll just let the stun go flying and disappear. With our ultimate, it's basically a win card. If you're good at tracking, it does 50 to the head, 18 to the body, and like 13 to the legs. 50 to the head is like insane. When you're doing this, hold on. Like that's 4 shots right there. That's just 4, that's 4 laser shots. That's 5 laser shots. See how quick that is? And then while moving, and then sliding as well, just makes it insanely broken. Like, you need to use this ability as much as possible. It is a instant win card almost, and just try to use it as much as possible. Now, actually entering on with Neon, of course, wait for initiators. That's kind of like a rule 1 of any duelist playstyle. Try to wait for initiators, maybe call something out, like say, oh, can you dart here, can you like Gecko Flash or whatever. As soon as that thing's popped, wall, just anywhere, just wall anything, and just try to get as much space as you can. It's not a sage wall, so go in and out of your wall, get information. This is hard to hit. Of course, don't do these things. don't go like, don't do those things. Always be jumping when going in and out of her wall. And maybe if you want, you can learn a few lineups. They don't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Of course, that stuns all the backside, or whatever that's called. That stuns all of Cubby there. Of course, you come here. If you get that little bit line up, that stuns backside. If you stand here, that stuns there and backside. If you put it a little bit more, it stuns all of here. If you shoot on the wall, it stuns the whole of this box and also mark it, so no one can push out, so you can easily and freely go through. Pushing in a little bit, stuns back into Boba. Of course, don't be afraid to chuck it on the floor. If you just want one stun to go somewhere, and you know, say for instance, there's a guy right here, don't do something like this. Don't try and bounce it away. Try and stun him. Be sitting right there. Don't try and make it bounce to it. Just stun the floor. I've seen a lot of players just stun the walls and stun themselves in the process, and then they die. In a lot of situations where they could just stun the floor, maybe wall in, slide across, bam, one tap, you know. With Neon's defense, it's not that she can't do defense, it's that she's pretty hard to do defense with. Of course, a duelist's defense is just not gonna be adequate to a Sentinel's defense, if you know what I mean. A Sentinel's defense is a lot better than a duelist's defense. If you know that people, say for instance, you're sitting right here and you can hear them coming, what you can do is just stun. Stun and just try and stall them. If they get hit by the stun, maybe you have a one-way up here. If they get hit by the stun, use teammate from A-Link, can swing, probably get 2 or 1 or however many are stunned in this corner. But if you do end up stunning, and you do end up getting 1, they're going to be sitting here for a bit, waiting for the stun to, you know, wear off, to then let your team be able to rotate quicker. Again, with a wall, you can do the same thing. And try push up a little bit. Of course, if there is a one-way here, probably don't do that. It just defeats the purpose of the one-way. But yeah, you can wall and then try and get a little bit of an offer angle to where you can get, you know, to here. Kill the guys going to elbow. Maybe the guy is still sitting out A main for some reason. But yeah, you can do the same thing with elbow as well. Just wall it and maybe just sit in the wall. Just wait for them to come. Wait for them to peek at you. Just sit in the wall. Well, that pretty much wraps up today's video. If you did end up enjoying and would like to see more, of course, I've got other videos and stuff that you can watch. Nothing like this, but, you know, I think they're pretty enjoyable to watch. But if you did end up enjoying this video, make sure to like the video. Helps out a ton. And you can always subscribe. It's free. And, of course, takes no effort. Just helps me out a bit. But yeah, I hope you learned a few things. Maybe this video got you into playing Neon. Of course, I like seeing other people play Neon, not just me. But yeah, anyway, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.